So there's a pretty common issue I've found with WooCommerce, which you may have run into yourself while listing products on your site. To put it simply, the existing product information fields often aren't sufficient for items with complex and unique details. Take, for example, a coffee shop selling beans from different parts of the world. They could use categories to distinguish between the locations, but for other details like coffee strength, aroma qualities, and preparation method, they'll need more options. Of course, there are several solutions to this, the main one being to add custom fields and taxonomies to WooCommerce, which I'll be showing you how to do in this video. Then I'll talk about a few ways to display them on your shop and product pages. So by the end of this video, you can have something that looks like this, which will help customers to know what they're buying and be able to find similar products with ease. It might sound a little bit confusing with all this terminology, so I quickly want to explain the difference between a custom field and a taxonomy. Custom fields, also known as post meta, are individual pieces of information that can be added to your products in the edit screen for each product. They're flexible and can be used to store a wide range of data, including text, images, and other media. Note that the information is stored uniquely for each product and isn't something that would occur across the entire range of products. Going back to our example of the coffee shop, they could use the custom field to tell a unique story about the particular product. They could add photos and videos to tell the story of where those coffee beans came from. Taxonomies provide additional ways of grouping and organizing products, just like categories or tags. They store reusable information, which can be used to group and filter products. This is what the coffee shop would use for details like coffee strength, aroma qualities, and so on. And once set up, customers can even filter by products which share those same attributes. Adding custom fields and taxonomies to WooCommerce is very easy and requires just one free plugin. There are plenty of options which all operate in a similar way, so I'll show you the one that we made. It's called Easy Post Types and Fields, and you can find it by going to Plugins, clicking this button, Add New Plugin, and searching for it in the WordPress plugin directory. Then you can install and activate it from the search results right here. The plugin will then add this post types over on the left-hand side of the screen. Let's go there and click on Other Post Types. Find the Products post type. This is added by WooCommerce. And click on Custom Fields or Taxonomies to get started. To add a new one, you can click this button here, or you can edit an existing one. Just type the name of the custom field. For example, it could be Product Videos, and the SLUG will be the URL-friendly version of that. Take note of that for later, by the way, and you can update that custom field. And you can repeat these steps to add as many as you need. And if you want to use data to organize a group of products, then you can create a taxonomy instead. You can see here I've already created several of these. If you make this hierarchical, it'll act like categories in WooCommerce. But if you don't make it hierarchical, it'll act more like product tags. These are the examples that I've created. You need a singular name and a plural name. And the slug is just the lowercase of the singular name. This button here makes it hierarchical, which will make it act like categories in WooCommerce. And you can click Save or Update here. Take note of this column here, the slug. There's going to be this word product, and then the underscore followed by the actual slug of that taxonomy. We'll use this later on in the video, so take note of it now. Now that we've created the custom fields and taxonomies, we can go ahead and add them to some products. Head to your Products tab and choose a product that you want to edit. Now scroll down to the bottom of the Edit Product screen, and you'll find the custom field that you created with the name, in this case, Sustainability Rating. And I've used the text here, Certified Fair Trade. It's obviously up to you what you want to write in this custom field. It depends on what it is and what details you would like to add. Now over here on the right-hand side of the screen, you can find the taxonomies. In this case, aromas and coffee strength. And you can see I've added some examples here, cocoa, nuts, medium coffee strength, and you can add as many as you'd like. you can just write the name in here and click add to include it in your product. Or you can choose from the list and see which ones are used on your other products. Make sure you click update to finish this step. Now, as promised, I'll show you how to display this information on product pages in a few different ways. To do this, I'll be using the WooCommerce product table plugin, which is a popular solution for listing products in a searchable and filterable table. But today I'm just going to use it to list the custom information that we've already added. As a premium plugin, you need to purchase a copy from Barn2 to be able to use it on your site. You can find it in the first link in the description below, and as always, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. After purchasing your copy, you'll get an email with the zip file and a product key for activation. In the WordPress admin, go to Plugins, Add New Plugin, and click Upload Plugin, and drag and drop the zip file from your purchase into this box here, then click Install. Once you click Activate, this will launch the setup wizard. In the first step, you need to add your license key and click Activate. And we can actually skip the rest of the setup wizard because today I'm just going to show you how to create a custom table that's going to live on your product pages. If you're interested in setting up a product table for your entire store and having it appear on store and category pages, then you can check out this video. So to add a custom table to product pages, we just need a shortcode. And I'll show you how to write that up now in the product description. So go back to the product that you want to show the custom fields for. And of course, click on Edit. Then scroll down to the short description. This is the ideal place for this small custom table to live because it'll be the most visible location for customers to see it. Now here you can see the entire shortcode is already written up here, but I'm just going to rewrite it to show you each different section. So we begin by opening this square bracket. And then the main part of the shortcode is product_table, then add a space and write include equals, open the quotation marks, and then look in the URL of the web page and find this large number here. It might be 3, 4, 5, or 6 digits long. And that's going to be the specific product SKU. So you're going to write that exact number here and close those quotation marks. Then add another space, and now we're going to define the columns of the table. So write columns equals, open quotation marks, and now we have to write CF for custom field, colon, and this is where you need the SLUG of the custom field. So the custom field has the SLUG sustainability rating in this case, but it's going to be unique depending on whatever you wrote in your custom field. Then you need to add a comma for the next column. And the next column is going to be a taxonomy. So we're going to write tax, colon. And this one begins with product because it's a product taxonomy type. And it's going to be product_aroma. And we use a comma to define the next column. And I'm just going to copy and paste this one. Save us some time. Same deal with this one. And the last thing we need is to close the quotation marks and finally close the square bracket. The unique parts that will change from product to product is here. And depending on how many taxonomies and custom fields you want to include, that will determine how many columns you're going to add in this section here. So I can actually remove this now, remove the extra one, so we don't have two instances of the table. Click on Update and View Products. Now here's our nice little table. And in this case, we're only listing the information about a single product. So we don't have to include the product name because that's on the product page already. Now, one pro tip, the table is probably not going to appear the way that you want it to right away. So just bear with me while I show you some extra steps that are required to make this work on the first try. First of all, click on this text editor and check that there isn't any additional information surrounding this shortcode. So check that it's only the shortcode that I was instructing you how to write and no extra visual elements like font or anything else like that. Next, go to the settings for product table and you can find that by going to WooCommerce, Settings, Products, and Product Tables. Now we have to scroll down and look for some settings which we need to disable. First of all, disable these product filters. We don't need that for this sort of table. We don't need the search box. We're going to hide that and hide the products as well. And we are going to uncheck this box. We're also going to hide the products per page control and the pagination buttons, and leave the design at default. Click on Save Changes. And now if it wasn't working before, you should get the table that looks very simple like this one here, without any buttons or additional options surrounding the table. But if we want something that is going to relate to a lot of different products, we can create a different table and add it to a tab down here. Now, this is a custom tab, which I've used a free plugin to create, and I'll show you that right now. So if you'd rather not clutter up the short description on your product page, or if you just want something that relates to more products and can be added to more products at once instead of one by one, then I'll recommend adding product tabs beneath the main product information. You can do that with another free plugin, which I'll show you in just a second. So scroll down here and you can see these are the different product tabs. We have the description, additional information, and reviews. And then this one, I actually added all on my own, more details. And I added the product table in here as well. So that was done using a plugin called WooCommerce Product Tabs. Now, once again, you can find product tabs in the WordPress plugin directory. Just search for WooCommerce Product Tabs and find the one that's made by Barn2. Again, install it and activate it to get to this step. Then click on this WooCommerce Product Tabs button over here on the left and click on Add New to create a new tab. Give your tab a name such as More Details. And then in this box here is where we're going to write that same shortcode with a few little changes. But before that, just scroll down and you can see where this product tab is going to appear. It's going to appear on just the coffee category. So this same product tab will only appear on the products which relate to this category. So you can go back to your product description and copy and paste this shortcode into the product tabs. But the difference is Control-Shift-V. So you only paste the text. And now we're going to make some changes, small changes to the table. Instead of the include and including only one product, we're going to include an entire category by writing category equals, and then in this case, coffee. That's the name of the category. And then we're going to define the columns, and we're just going to add one column to the beginning, and that's going to be name. So we're going to see the product name before we see all the other details. And then you don't have to change anything else. You can have all the same custom fields, taxonomies, etc. And that's going to give your customers an overview of the details relating to each product within the category. So I'm just going to delete this one we don't need. You can click Update. And once we open and view one of the products within our category, we can scroll down and check that this tab has been included, more details. And you can see now all 3 items in the coffee category, all with their custom fields and tags included. So you can see 2 of the coffees are listed as medium strength and only 1 strong. So if I click on the medium, it's going to only show me the 2 items with the medium coffee strength. Similarly, if I click on cocoa or if I click on caramel, you can see there's only 1 coffee with that aroma. So you can see here, each of the taxonomies will be filtered to show all the products which share that same taxonomy. If you're a developer and you'd like to do all of this programmatically, there is a way, but I'm not going to get into it in this video because I'm not a developer myself. We have some details about it in our blog post, which I've linked below this video if you want to get started with that. In fact, I'd recommend for anyone who's made it this far into the video to check out that blog post in particular, because it's including more details and it's a nice written guide to follow instead of this video guide, where you have to jump back and forth and copy and paste from a video. I'll include some of the things in the description for you to copy and paste, like the shortcodes. But other than that, that written guide on the blog is going to be very helpful for you. Now, you may recall at the beginning of the video when I said that there's more than one way to add custom fields to products. In fact, we built an entire plugin for adding variations to products that aren't available in the default WooCommerce experience, such as color swashes, image buttons, and pricing calculators. And you can check all of that out in this video here. And of course, thanks for watching.